And I'm back again. Welcome back to 7 Days to Die, building the big cube. It's not quite a Borg cube, but it is going to be a big cube in the end. Apart from the front sticky 8 bits. How much wood we got left? A bit, not a lot. Let's see if we can get this lot finished. That's one thing I never thought of. Could do with having, where is it, one there, could do with having a trapdoor in there. I think I might put shutters in here, just so it gives me another shooting option if I want to move across to make use of that. But if I can have a trapdoor here, that'll give me the ability to throw grenades or pipe bombs down or Molotovs. You have one on each side. It means I can protect these 3 main pillars, because these are the 3 that they will pretty much always go for. Maybe they'll do that line, and maybe they'll do a bit of that line, but I think they tend to expend most of their attacks on these 3, because these are what they see as being the closest thing to the player. So yeah, having the ability to 1, 2, 3, 4 in between, so I can't exactly centre it, but there would probably be the best option. What I'd like to do first, make a few more frames just so I can fill in this bottom floor. Go back to cubes. We can get this filled in. And you can put trapdoors in these areas as well to do the same kind of thing. To have the equivalent of what would have been called a murder hole. An access point to attack downwards on your enemy when they're stuck underneath you. But I've found in general that even with the biggest hordes, they don't tend to congregate that much around these rear pillars. I think if you were spending all your time back here while they were trying to get to you, then yeah, they might do. Because they were always just trying to get to you, so they'll focus their attention on whatever construction elements are closest to you. Hopefully we won't have to worry about that. And this could even potentially stay as wood. As long as the pillars are stronger than the doorway, which there will be, because I think I might expend what's left of the concrete and do all of the pillars up to concrete. Because there's only really that bit around the doorway that also needs to be concrete, so yeah, I'll do that first, and then whatever the concrete's left I'll upgrade as many pillars as I can, working from the front to the back. This would be so much quicker if I had a nail gun. Ran out of wood again. Okay, well, let's just put a few things down for now. These are not going to be, well, there might be permanent locations. So, for example, yeah, that'll do there. Which side should I put the food on? Maybe this side. Need another storage box. Do the same as, oh, of course I've got no wood left, have I? Dang. Okay, well, let's just store those items for now. That needs to go in there. Dump all of this lot in here. Leave the torches as well. I don't need them when I'm just collecting wood. Just put that in just in case. I'm going to be short on food for a bit as well now. Going to need to catch up with that. And I still forgot to spend all my skill points the last episode. Oh, bicycle stuck in the hole. No matter, I just need it to get, I'm sure I've probably done this one already, yeah, of course I have. Stop tempting me. Let's just carry on grabbing trees. I'll try and do a semicircle back round to that area. Not a lot of zombies around still. How many seeds have I ended up with so far? I don't know, I'll have to check in the box. I've been dropping them off after I get them. There's going to be quite a few of them by now. How many empty bottles we got? I can do that another time. Oh, I've already had that one. Didn't even know I'd been over here before. I think I was up to 6 skill points, which should be plenty enough for me to raise the not strength, is it? No, it's fortitude. I wanted to raise strength as well, I didn't. Yeah, I think I should do that first. Raise the strength up so I can increase pommel Pete and sexual Tyrannosaurus. Where is it? Yeah, it is on this one. I only need one more in there. That will then give me one more on there. And one more on there. I've still got 3 points left over. Okay, I'll think about that for a bit while we're collecting wood. Where is it? There. I suppose I could just carry on working into strength now, because I do need to... Oh, come on, come here. There you go. I do need to develop things like heavy armour. But I would also like to get that living off the land skill up as soon as possible so I can start the the farm as soon as possible, because obviously the sooner it started, the sooner I will have crops to make use of. Come on, this way. Oh, he's turned around. He's changed his mind. He saw how skillfully I chopped that tree down and thought better of coming over this direction. That way he's going to fetch all his friends. There's somebody somewhere. Oh yeah. No. Don't hear it now. Must have wandered off, or he's sneaking up behind me. We'll find out when he jumps out to get me. Looking right at it, then I couldn't see it in the shadow. And I forgot to destroy it. I'll do it in a sec. So many trees. It's the only thing about doing these recordings is unedited. Means you have to put up with watching all the slow progress of collecting resources. I'm glad I found this tier 3 axe. Hopefully we'll get a better one soon. Oh, come on. Don't need more feathers. Going a bit foggy. Still no one around now, apart from that one over there. It was a long way away. A fair bit of stone over here as well, which we'll be able to gather up for doing the cement when I get more of the base finished. We can start sorting out building up concrete again so that I can eventually concrete the entire base except for what's meant to be the weak points. No, already done that one. There's another one there. Oh, done that one as well. Oh. Where did I leave it? Didn't think I left it that far away. No. Up to 1200, that should definitely be enough now, I think. Back to our green cube. The cube of green. Don't see any more nests. the other reason I'd like to get started on the farming as well, is then I can move on from those recipes. I'm not having to worry about searching for eggs all the time. Right, this is as far as we got to so far. Right, that's good enough floor done. That's the point. Do I extend it out to match with that? Because that needs to be that wide. Which means I could gain another 2 squares. Or certainly I'll gain 1 in terms of space, because the other one will be the wall. But it will make it easier to join them together if it's an extra 2 wide. It will make this little room longer as well. In fact, rather than making it longer, I might just shuffle that wall across 1, so there's still going to be 1, 2, 3 spaces inside the room. Yeah, definitely. I think I probably did it that way before, I just don't remember. It's been a while since I built this fortress design. I'm going to run out of cubes as well in a minute, or frames. So how many we've been through so far? At least I think 400. That gives you an idea of just how many you want to have available if you're going to do this kind of design. Yeah, you're going to need several hundred cubes altogether, or frames. I keep saying just cubes, but they're called frames in the game. Unless, of course, you make the cobblestone or concrete blocks to work with. Having those is good in terms of speed of putting stuff down, but you don't then get all the upgrade experience like this, because this is probably going to get me another level before I've even finished the ceiling. And this is even just for the wooden layer. I'm then going to end up upgrading all this through cobblestone and concrete as well. That's a lot of experience. Let's do it this way then. Right. Oh, look, a little horde. Let's see if we can get their attention. Oh, here they come. I won't waste any more bullets. They'll find their way round to the front. Maybe just one on them too to get them to come this way. The other guy isn't. No. Oh, sod him. He doesn't want to come over and play. Come along. Line up. Line up, line up. We're going to give you your injection. Come along. That's it. You can see me. You know where I am. Oh, that's as far as you go. And you. It's like a doubling effect. That's a bit trippy. That's it, go on, stumble a bit further. stand on his head and fall over. Oh, getting up again? No, you're not. There you go. Bong. Oh, yeah, there we go, 19. Come on, up here. I'll shoot you in the ass. Come on, come up here. Look, you got a clear pathway all the way to me, look. Oh, you slow. The only thing with the normal zombies, then they're walking rather than like on the blood moon, because the horde are moving. They're set to run, as far as I remember. So they at least cover this distance a bit quicker. They get to you quicker. You've still got my arrow stuck in your leg. Grab my arrow back. Yeah, thank you. Now you can bugger off. Job done. That's where it can be fun when you get the screamers turn up, and you can end up with a really good sort of non-blood moon night horde, because the screamers will keep calling in more zombies, so you can, you know, just rack the experience up a load more. Okay, let's extend this side out and no, I'm gonna do it that wide. Oh, one too far. No, give me that one back. Thank you. Yeah, it's going to give me a fair bit more space inside this area. I don't exactly know what I'll do with all this space. Don't exactly need it. At the most I'll have, what, 2 workbenches. Even at the end of the game, I've got 2 workbenches, 2 chemistry stations, 2 forges, maybe 3. But I always put the forges around that central column. So, you know, you can fit 8 around there if you really wanted to. I find 2 is usually enough. 3 if you're wanting to build something like a large construction that uses a lot of concrete, then it's worth having 2 forges to smelt stone into, because it just goes quicker, and that way you can churn out loads of cement powder to make the concrete with. Right, yeah. That's definitely better being that wide. Where are we there? Shall I include some windows? As these areas, no, actually, because that's going to be the generator room, so it wants to be solid, and that needs to go up higher to match up with that. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, 2 up. This bit just keeps confusing me when I'm looking at it. It looks like it should be that high, but obviously it's not, it's up there. Like I said, it is going to be just a box. It's not going to be any fancy construction thing. There's going to be no frills. It's just functional. Sun's bright. Already running out of frames. Oh, already running out of wood. Oh, I only wanted to get this one room finished at least so I could set up the generators properly. I'll just do that. Man, yeah, that wood's gone quick. Let's see, that would put that there, like that. Yeah, that way it gives me a bit more, because they won't be there, not there, there. That gives me a bit more manoeuvring space back here to avoid cops and things, but also gives me that closed in area to protect the generator. I'm not going to upgrade it yet because I know I'll run out of wood anyway. Yeah, it's a shame it is just a simple box, but this is what works. No doubt more creative people could make it look a lot more interesting in terms of the design. I know plenty of people could make it look interesting just by adding sort of decorative elements to it, but I mean, that's the point. I'm going to need to see that top row. Oh, don't all fall off. What have I got left? 38. Okay, there's no point me setting up any of that yet, which means we're going to need more wood. Can I? No, not until I've got more wood. I was just thinking, like, can I at least get the setup sorted so I could move the generator, but I need this bit to be filled in really to make it secure. So, where's the nearest next lot of trees? Them there, I think, in that sort of centre island bit. Don't really even need to take the bike for that. Let's see if I can do the jump onto the bike thing. And I must remember to set up the campfire when we've got some wood. Actually, yeah, I better repair that. Otherwise we're not going to be chopping any trees. Oh, I sort of did it. I ended up on the bike, but I don't think I got the timing right. Alright, Mr. Choppy Chop, here we go again. Trees, trees, chopping trees. Where are all the bird nests? Oh yeah, I thought I saw one. Right. Any more around here? Oh, I saw you. Didn't quite get you. I'm looking for the bird's nest, mate. You seen any? You don't look like you've seen a lot, really. Oh, blooming hell, one right in front of me. Hey! And another two, cool. Yeah, definitely want to get that. Was that the one I just had? Yeah, so I'm doing it again. Going back to ones that I've already checked. I shouldn't really do them when they're this far away from home base, but that was good, finding 45 wood in there. That was good, I found some wood. While I'm here, I'm going to grab these chrysanthemums as well. There's not a lot here, but it's just a few to restock the ones I've been using because I keep making that red tea. And until I got my farm set up going. Did I see one over there? Oh no, it's that box. Yeah, once I've got the farm tiles set up, then I can farm the chrysanthemum. Grab the bike again and move a bit further over. Get the rest of these trees on this central island. I was hoping I was going to have a bumper egg supply to go back with. Yeah. Definitely not exactly much of a combat episode, nor the previous one wasn't. The sooner I can get that base just set up and done. Oh, rubbish. Then the easier it will be to just be able to go out and about doing looting and missions, knowing that you've not got to worry because you've got a nice home base, a secure home base to head back to when it starts getting dark, or when you need to resupply or something. Picking up trash. Don't want to end up filling my bags up with just trash. You got to take what you find as you go along, just like a womble. Making good use of the things that you find. The things that the now dead people have all left behind, because they're all zombies now. Maybe I should do a series and call it the Wasteland Womble, and just build a, hopefully build a base in the wastelands in this playthrough, but build a base in the wasteland and call it Wasteland Womble. Chop and chop, chop. And just so much chopping. I'm chopping, I'm chopping. I hope you like chopping too. But maybe not. Maybe the chopping's not for you. Or maybe it's just a terrible singing. This is the kind of stuff that most of the other YouTubers edit all of this kind of stuff out. So all you get out of a day's worth of gameplay. They spend an hour running through a day in the game, but the end video that you get is like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So they edit out all of this stuff where they're just going around chopping trees and digging stones and whatever. They only include the exciting bits when they're fighting the zombies. All of this stuff is part of the gameplay as well. Not exactly a total shortage of bird nests, but I still feel like it just doesn't seem to have generated as many as it normally does. It could be just this area that I'm in. Maybe for whatever reason the game mechanics decided it wasn't going to put a lot of them around here, but or maybe it's just because I'm always trying to find them or keep an eye out for them. That's probably why I'm just not finding them. In the same way that the game likes to hide loot items from you when you're looking for a certain item, like a wrench. The game looks at what you got in your equipment and he goes, oh, he hasn't got a wrench, therefore he must be looking for a wrench, so we will never show him a wrench in the loot boxes. I thought I got those trees down there. They're on this little island as well. I thought I cleared all the ones down this end. Ah, it's because I've done a loop and come back right. Yeah, I see. I was too preoccupied with just looking for a nest and for which tree am I going to chop next. There's that one there, and there's that one there. I've checked that nest. Let's just have this tree. I'll do these 2 trees. The 2 trees. It's not Laurelin and Telperion. I remember. I couldn't remember them the other day. It's been many, many years since I read the Silmarillion. Oh, where did you come from, Mr. Leapfrog? There's no leapfrog in this fence. This is my fence. You're not allowed to leapfrog my fence. I'm going to have to whack you with my bat for leapfrogging. Don't allow leapfrogging. Blooming leapfroggers coming round here thinking they can get away with their weird perversions. Don't want any leapfrogging round here. We're local people. Local people don't leapfrog. Right. I think I got all the trees off that little area. Not that it matters, it's just like it gives me a perimeter to work to, you know, so I clear all of that, and that hopefully will be a fair bit of wood. Yeah, 1400. Oh, come on, all the way up. Oh, well, now we got that in, so I've got a better idea of where that's going to go. So it's just drop in a few of these, so I've got an eyeball idea of where the walls are. And we've got enough wood to... I need the nails again. Right, actually no, I ought to make a couple for now. While we're waiting for that, and also a lot more frames. Definitely need more. Just so it gives me the perimeter. I do want one somewhat near the door. I usually have one with like all the stuff to be sold will be going in there. That will be the sales box, so when I go out to go to the trader, it's all in there ready to go. I didn't pick up the campfire. I want that and that and that. And if I grab that now, I can set it up to start making more food straight away. If I top it up now, and hopefully as long as I remember, oh, you need the quill and stuff, don't you? And the pots. Is that just because you need to refresh? Yeah. It's just a matter of remembering to turn it off after it's finished doing whatever it was I told it to do. Let's put food stuff in here straight away. Any other food stuff? No, I've got no liquid. No liquids. No liquids. to go and start emptying out the other box over at the other place. Oh, no, I was a fraction of a second too soon. That was like not even 1 second too soon. It was just like, oh, no, you didn't quite get it. Right, hang on, put them in here because I think there's already some in here, isn't there? That should go in the food box. That can go in here. So can that for now. This is just dropping things in generally the right area for now. A lot of it will need to be moved to somewhere else once I've got all the other boxes set up. Yeah, I think that should be it. So in here we got that stuff and that stuff. All of these seeds can go together. That feather crap can stay in there.
Just to let you folks know, the Trader Joel's will be closing soon.
Just going to put this in here for now to save storage space, and so I know where it is. Let's just leave that there for now. Right. I'm going to need to find more liquids, and I think I've got more back in the other box. That one, yeah, completely empty. Okay. So, what I will do just for now is I don't care if you mix it up when I click the sort button. Let's put that in there.
Trader Joel's is now closed.
I missed that. I don't want to go without ammunition, full stop. I'm only planning to run across the road, but I'm still looking at the stuff thinking, oh, I don't want to leave all my ammunition or all that kind of stuff behind. Just in case some greeblies jump out at me while I'm going through there. Let's use the ladder just to make sure I don't break any limbs. And this time we'll be able to test out the hay bale jump elevator. As long as I remember to not just run straight down the stairs again like I did last time. Yeah, oh, it wasn't quite empty. I thought I had emptied it out from before. I left all the torches behind. So we're going to be going in the dark. I don't know if you can see anything at all on the screen. I can just about see it. This is a bit clearer with that lamp there. Come on, jump. Well, it is a fair bit dark up here. Right. That's smelting and stuff like that. What I want first is food and medical items. Any foods, I'll include seeds in that as long as I've got space. Water, tree seeds don't matter for now. Neither does that stuff really. Yeah, let's leave seeds for now and just have actual food stuff. 1 egg, enough. That was what I was after mainly, was the dirty water. Okay, a little bit of oh, wrong one. A little bit of encumbrance won't matter. She's going to end up filling up every slot, so it's going to be just encumbrance. It's not a little bit of encumbrance, it's just full on encumbrance. Okay, let's have them 2 as well. Yeah, whatever, that'll do for now. Yeah, full on encumbrance. Right, where are they? There they are. Are you ready? This could equal a broken bone, which will make me even slower. I've got to light my smoke for this one, just in case. Oh, just about. I thought I was going to just miss the edge of that head. Certainly quicker than running all the way down the stairs. Oh, I did it again. That's the second time I've ridden straight into that fence. I definitely need a headlight. Oh, now I'm stuck on a blooming post. There's another fence here, isn't there? Yeah, it was that one that I rode into last time. I don't know. Don't know how I got my license. Oh, can I jump? Oh yes. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to jump high enough to get on the ladder. Right. As long as it's food, it can go in here for now, or food related. All of this I can get sorted out another time. I include candies as food related. I'll put the medical stuff in here as well. Where's the extra bandages? That many can go in there. I thought I found more. That's a medical recipe, so I suppose it can go in there for now. Let's do 10, just to get it stacked up. Yeah, I thought I'd put some bones in there. Food will be alright for a little while. Just need the liquid meter to go up a bit more. Where can we put these for now? That one can definitely stay there. That one can stay there. This is going to end up being a solid wall. This will help draw in the screamers as well, having heat sources inside your building. Okay, at least I can see during the night time, so I can carry on as long as I've got enough resources for a little bit. I can carry on constructing this frame. Do all of them into red tea. That's like 2 minutes 40. Okay, stick them back in there. Let's finish what we were doing with this bit. Part of the reason why I like doing this skill build, like going up the advanced engineering tree as quick as I can, like to at least that tier 3 level. Yeah, to tier 3 level, so you can set up electric fences and stuff, and then construct a place like this, which garners you a hell of a lot of experience while you're actually doing the construction. Oh, the heavy armour skill could potentially wait for a bit. I want to get that at least to the next level so that I can get all of the seed recipes. I would rather get it to level 3 by the time I want to actually harvest the crops. That'd be 1, 2, 3 points. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Even though it probably seems crazy for some people. Because I know a lot of people have given up on the farming because of the way they've changed the way it works in this alpha. Right, if you don't build the skill up, you never get enough resources back from the crops to actually keep the cycle going. You always end up having to go out looking for wild plants to find, like to replace the amount of seeds that you're using to grow your crops. In the long run, that's how it works out. Because they changed the random generation for how many seeds, how many crop items you get when you harvest. It reduces how many seeds you can make, so you can never really keep growing your amount of crops. You end up having to replace seeds that you consume. So even though it's using up 3 skill points, I don't think I'll worry about that until I've got plots set up with plants actually growing in it. Like, because I could leave that right up until I'm wanting to actually harvest the plant. As long as I can make the seeds, that's the main thing, but that will now give me access to all the different seeds. And the farm plots themselves will be cheaper to make. 1 extra point. I think I'm going to put it into heavy armour. I want to do them 2 as well. And considering I haven't found any other recipes, I might end up spending some more on MasterChef. Right, that's used up all the points now. Done that. Let's fill in this room so I can finish up by getting a generator position sorted. It helps if you click where there's a surface. It's going to be there. So that'll be like that. It's a very claustrophobic little cubby room. Thinking about it, I'll need a door to put in there. You could fit generators on the wall if you wanted to, because they will mount actually onto the wall, so you could fit a lot more in here if you if you wanted to. But for what I'm doing and the way I'm setting this up, oh yeah, it's the outside corner. I'm tempted to change that corner to an inclined block like these, so it makes a little bit more manoeuvring space. It's less angular. I'm going to have to destroy that, but it don't matter. It's only one block of wood. Shape off there, and also no, not on face, copy rotations, that one. Wrong rotation anyway, isn't it? Duh. That one. Yeah, that's a bit better. I know it's only a little difference, but it makes a little bit of a difference to help manoeuvring around in here. Because most of the time you'll end up just ducking out of sight more than anything. So it's not like I need a massive amount of space back here. But you do certainly need a bit of manoeuvring room. Which way should I put the door? Flush that way? Or would it be better? Oh, too far. If I put it that way, that will allow me to hide in this little gap if I need to. Like if something is exploding just there, it would be a good sort of sheltering position. So yeah, I think I'll put this in that way. So I can do that if required. Right, if there's a cop right at the window and he's about to spit in my direction, I can just do that. It might catch me glancing blow-wise, but I mean, you could just open the door and go all the way in, you know. I like the idea of being able to protect the generators by them being behind a room all of their own, behind a door, and at the same time I can still shelter there. Right, wire tool, because we will want the wire tool. Now let's just, I won't pick up the fences for now, but I think I might pick them up so I can change these blocks when I put the ceiling over the top of this. Let's just move this generator. I hope you get the fuel back when you pick it up. I think you do. We're about to find out. It was 1,000 fuel. It gives me about 998. Cool. And yeah, I want to move this as well, which means we currently have no functioning electric fence anyway. that in here. This will be the first. Yeah, it's of the exhaust facing the wall. Not that it makes much difference, but just makes me feel better. And yeah, I would prefer to just have a switch right there for the fences. I might end up having other switches out here for things like extra machine guns when I get the auto turret set up. Right. Oh, no, clicked the wrong one, that one. Let's just quickly rewire this. Where is the relay? Where is the relay? No, I'm sure I brought it because I moved the blooming workbench. It's got to be here somewhere. Don't tell me I've lost it. Surely not. Come on, Shirley, where did you put the relay? Am I going blind as a bat again? Obviously it can't be in there, is it? What? Where has that? It's right there. I mean, oh. Sometimes you just can't see for looking. Yeah, just there for now. I think I might end up making another one. If I put another one down here, it means that the little cluster of wires will be kept out of the way down there rather than trailing off down here. It's not exactly going to make much difference really. Tiny bit of visual difference. Alright, so we put the engines in. No, I didn't put the engines in yet, and I didn't put the fuel in. Let's just test it. Yeah, that should be everything. Yeah, that's yellow. That's yellow. The number highlights in yellow when it's got power running to it. Yeah, cool. So we have that function again. Shit, I left the fire running. Oh man, that's wasted about 10 minutes of fuel. After all that I was ranting about saving fuel by making sure to switch it off. It serves me right. Too distracted doing all of this. Right, that is now ready to function when we need it, which will be next time. Drink that extra one just to top my liquids back up again. We've spent all the skill points we had. We've now got the ability to slightly improved combat abilities and the ability to make whatever seeds we want, and making the farm plots cheaper, half price, so I can start sorting them out. I'll probably just build a little farm area out here, because the zombies don't usually bother trying to attack your farm plots if they're not next to you, you know? They're always trying to get to you. That's the main thing to remember. So if you want something to be safe, build it a little bit of a distance away from where you're planning to be. Right, I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Catches.